So the Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus has been out for a little while now, but its biggest competitor might well be the freshly announced Huawei P30 Pro, and you really don't have to look very far to see why. When it comes to raw numbers and hardware specs, they pretty much go toe-to-toe. The S10 Plus and P30 Pro not only have the latest and greatest specs in terms of processor, RAM, storage, and software, but they're also packed to the gills with a lot of bells and whistles. The P30 Pro and S10 Plus both have IP68 dust and water resistance, wireless charging, reverse wireless charging, or as Samsung calls it, wireless power share, to wirelessly charge other devices. They both also come with in-screen fingerprint sensors, but Samsung uses an ultrasonic one, whereas Huawei is using an optical sensor, which is, for the time being, the type that's more commonly used. The displays on these two phones are also fairly similar, at least in terms of screen real estate, and they both have edges that curve down on the sides. The main difference here is you're getting quite a bit more resolution on the S10 Plus, and the S10 Plus also has a hole punch display, whereas Huawei is sticking with the water drop notch instead. With so many features and top of the line specs, you of course are going to need a massive battery to power it all, and Samsung and Huawei give you exactly that. We already know how good the S10 Plus's battery life is, so we have pretty high expectations for the P30 Pro once we get to use it more extensively. Now, one area where the S10 Plus nudges out the P30 Pro pretty easily is with the headphone jack. The S10 Plus has one and the P30 Pro doesn't. If you want a headphone jack from Huawei, you'll have to settle for the regular P30 instead. Perhaps the biggest highlight to both of these phones is the cameras on the back, and the S10 Plus and P30 Pro have similar approaches. They both have multi-camera setups that offer different focal lengths to get closer or farther away from your subject, and in the case of the P30 Pro, you get a periscope camera that offers 5x optical zoom and an additional time of flight sensor. We don't really know yet how well the P30 Pro's camera stacks up to Samsung's, but we're pretty eager to find out, so make sure you stay tuned for a more in-depth comparison. For now, this has been a really quick look between the P30 Pro and S10 Plus, and it definitely looks like it can give Samsung a run for its money. Let us know your thoughts on these two phones down in the comments below, and as always, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video.